Skadoosh. Joey Moss, Bad Boy Gaming, and this is part 2 of what my friend sent me for $1. Now, if you talk to him, he might say, you know what, Joey, it was a gift. But I'm like, I insist I pay you something. What's your PayPal account? Jerry, my old buddy Jerry, sent me his Magic the Gathering collection after he got back into the game. And this is part 2 of that. So we're going to go through this and see what all we get. Now, in the last video, I left off taking a peek at, what was it? Oh, what was inside of here? And there were some cards that I was like, oh boy. And for real, like, oh boy. Like, I got really excited, but I want to go through a few things here. Okay, so there's some sleeves, obviously. Okay. Probably some Wally World sleeves. What is this? I mean, this is not... What? This is cool. Zendikar. Old Urza. You know, I talked to him after the first video, and he's like, dude, I wish I had my collection from the very first time that I started playing Magic, but he got rid of it just like I did. He gave it away to somebody. I should have asked him who he gave it away to and then contacted that person. But, yeah, what is this? Sacrifice, Terror, Expansion, shall I refer basic land card? Card's trash. I wish I would have held on to my collection as well, and I think a lot of us wish we would have held on to our collection. These basic lands here, I'm not going to tally up the value. I know I mentioned it in the first video that I was going to tally it all up, but because it was like basically it was a gift, you know. I didn't want to tally it all up and be like, hey, look at this, look what you sent me, you know. But if I had to guesstimate, Trailblazer's Boots, equipped creature has non-basic land walk. Whoa, that's pretty dope. If I had to tally it all up, though, I'd say the very first part 1, was probably like $400 to $500. That's a ballpark, because there were some cards, and they were OG fetch lands mostly, that tallied up the value, and yeah, it accelerated rather quickly from that. Let's see what else we got here. Forest, M10. Hey, you gotta eat. Am I right? You gotta eat. Rallies. Enjoy a free spicy chicken sandwich with the purchase of a spicy chicken sandwich of equal or greater value, valued through December 2010. I'm going to try to redeem that. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll record that experience. If you guys want me to record that experience, let me know. If enough people say they want me to record that experience in the comment section, I swear I will go to Rallies and try to redeem that coupon. That's kind of funny. I don't know that Jerry was aware that that was in there. Island, Swamp, all Urza Saga basic lands. Really, really cool. Okay. We got Swampage. That's what, 5th edition? 1995, probably 5th edition. Some upside down, insides outs. Anything dope here? Or 50? I believe it's 5th. I could be terribly off about that. 5th edition, 4th edition. I don't know why that confuses me. I mean, I'm sure if I did enough research, I would understand. Oh, that looks so vibrant. I love it. Plains, forest. Okay. Some swampage. All right, fair enough. All right, I did pause right there. You guys know how I talk about food all the time? I actually made some food videos on the channel. Well, this is what I'm eating for dinner. Mini corn dogs with some ketchup. I know. I'm going to put that aside. Don't want greasy little paws all over these cards. So this is official World of Warcraft TCG sleeves. Someone said they wanted these. What year is this from? 2007. Yeah, that probably is worth something. I don't know how much. I would say 20, 30 bucks. It's old. When it's old, it's probably worth something, you know? Good rule of thumb. Is it old? Does it smell funny? It's probably worth something then. Oh, here's some actual... Oh, there's some World of Warcraft sleeves right there. Okay. Let's get into all of this. Those are just sleeves emptied. Christopher Rush. Oh, I love it, man. Kraken's Eye. If you guys see anything worth anything, definitely let me know. Ballast, Zendikar, Core Outfitter, Spell Pierce. I love that card. Counter target non-creature spell unless controller pays 2. It's such like a FU when you're running this card in your deck. I swear, it's such a FU to players or to your opponent. You know, like it's like, I'm going to pay 1 and you're screwed, you know. There's Demolish, Relic, Vampire's Bite, Ballast, Cage Trap, Windmore. Is it Windmore? Is it Windborn or Windborn? Probably Wind in that case. It looks kind of windy up there. All right, Trailblazers Boots. 2 Trailblazers Boots. It's probably up there in price. That might be like a $1 to $3 card. I'm not sure. All right, then we have some, oh, wow, an old school pamphlet. Holy smothering tithe. Where is this from? Probably around the 2010 era, I would imagine. Look at that, man. That is some old school stuff. Sheev and Dragon's on there, but it's like the reprint Sheev and Dragon. I'm just trying to find a date on here. I see a Johnny as well. Where's that from? Looks like... I have no idea, but wow, look at this. Glossary. If anyone wants to pause it and just read over all the abilities, that has changed a lot since. There you go. And then there's a second one, which is probably similar, around the same time. I'm not going to bother opening that. I should have recorded that. My dad was yelling down the stairs. Yes, I'm not even kidding. I'm in my parents' basement right now. My dad was yelling down the stairs. He's like, Joey, the timer went off. But like the first time I went upstairs and I grabbed my food out there, that's what it was. But it may be a little undercooked because I was under the impression when I heard the beep when I was recording earlier that these puppies were done. So there's only one way to find out. I'm gonna use an old sleeve to grab one of these so I don't get grease on the cards. And we're gonna find out if this is undercooked or not. Oh my God, this is insanity. Oh God. No, that wiener's done. Yeah. Mind you, they're like pre-cooked. Just got to heat them up. Okay. Back in action. Don't mind me. I'm just chewing some mini wieners. Okay. Island. Hey! Ponder. That's actually a good card from M10. I'm not sure when it was first printed, but probably a few bucks right there at least. 2010 core set. A little pamphlet. And the OG lifelink. Okay. Everything's so random. Jesper. He's on my Facebook, by the way. I know, it's crazy. Beast, Snake, Island Boy. They didn't make tokens back in Saga. If they made tokens back in Saga, probably looking at some heavy hitters right here. But these lands alone are like $1 each if they're in mint condition. What was this? Ruined. Okay. Ugh. This is interesting. So this is a proxy. And I was chatting with Jerry the other night. And I'm like, dude, I vaguely remember you talking about this years and years ago. I don't know if it was Adamo, because Adamo is the one that introduced me to Magic, or if it was Jerry. But I remember either Adamo talking about Jerry making a whole proxy deck, or Jerry talking about making a proxy deck. But that would be part of it right there. So yeah, there is a proxy deck in here. He just started printing stuff off of his computer and then like using lands in the background, you know, to cover the image or like tokens. Okay, planes, trains, automobiles. Expedition map. There's not a proxy. OG expedition map. Wow, that's in good condition, bro. OG expedition map. Probably a few bucks right there. Probably a few bucks. Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, okay. So this, I believe, is all a proxy deck. I'm going to go through it quick. So any of these cards, he just printed on here. Idyllic Tutor. If I had our OG Idyllic Tutor, probably worth a few bucks. But as you can see, there's a land behind it, okay? He didn't. I kind of remember the conversation. It was like, I don't want to spend a bunch of money. So like, I just started printing stuff off my my computer and using that so he can like get back in the game. And hey, whatever works, man. So, see like all these silence, Dawn Charm, all these. He even like did a proxy common of Dawn Charm. Yeah, I had to double check that one. A whole lot of that going on here. Howling Mine. That almost looks legit, but I assure you, it's a proxy. Not even a proxy. I don't know what you call that, you know, but like just like a little sleeve of paper over a card. Has anyone done that before? I know like for returning players, Magic can be very expensive, so I know some people have, but I vaguely remember that conversation. I have an OG Howling Mine Alpha BGS 9. That's all I'm saying. That's my bragging rights. That's my bragging rights. If you got any OG cards, I'd like to hear about that. Holy Plains, Trains on Dealer Tutor. As you can see, all these cards are all proxied, even Path to Exile. If that was original Path to Exile, probably looking at about $4 to $8 in mint condition. You know, the older the card, usually the more expensive. Angel Song, but it's just interesting to see what kind of deck he put together here. You know. Okay. Was it all of them? Yep. Flipping and scripping. Marshall Coop. I think that was reprinted recently. Holy Day. Can we say holiday? It's a holiday. Holiday. This guy's just enjoying vacation. That's all it is. Howling Mine again. So yeah, he had a nice little plan here. Now, I wonder how good his deck worked out. I'm going to actually ask him. Dawn Charm. Thornwing. Look at all the abilities on that guy. I've pulled that. I know, it's crazy. Okay. We're almost done with all this. Just Idyllic Tutor. Sweet card. Who would have known these tutors would be like 20 to like $50 one day? That's from 6th edition. What do you use behind that? Some of you might be curious. 5th edition or something. Okay. Random card in the mix. Swappage. I'm trying to flip these the right way. They're all proxies. There's another Path to Exile. Oh, blank sleeves. Okay. Those are all blanks. I feel like so many of us have done that before. Just went to a laser printer and just started printing off stuff. And Jerry was really, really into computers. I remember from even a young age, like from like when I remember when I was like 12, before I even had a PC at my house. I didn't have a PC until I was like 14, you know. I crashed that thing, you know. Porn will do that, you know. But yeah, not even joking. Like that's probably what it was. That Napster. Who remembers Napster? You know, downloading all those musics and all the song files and whatnot, and then putting them onto like a CD and making like a little mix. Oh, the good old days, you know. Here's some more sleeves. Looks like he went through some of those. Here's the last little bunch, and then we'll get to what's inside what I saw, and I was like, oh my. Okay. Behemoth, that's a proxy? Yes. Another proxy. Why would you do that? You didn't need to. You already had this. What is owned? What is that? Warcraft. Okay. Warcraft stuff. There you go. Worldly Tutor. Vigor. Is that a real Vigor? No way. Is that a real Vigor? Vigor. It is! Holy crap. Okay. So that's an OG Vigor from... oh my God. Why can't I think of the name of that? I opened a whole entire sealed box of this. Oh my God. I'm not even going to pause it to sound smart. But someone tell me, I can't remember. Larwin? Is it Larwin? I think it's Larwin. That's an OG Vigor. And it looks pretty solid condition. At worst, it's light play. At best, it's mint or gem mint. Or no, not gem mint. At best, it's near mint. Okay, we'll take it. So that was one that's not proxied. Birds of Paradise. Is that a proxy? The green sleeves seem to be doing pretty well. Okay, that's an OG Birds of Paradise. Not OG, but the OG Birds of Paradise. You got a lot of money on your hands, man. All right, let's see what else we got. Dream Thief. Proxies, Soul Manipulation. Holy smothering tight, baby. Agony Warp. Mimic, Skull, Unmake. Mask of Riddles. Fabricate. Then we got Brain Bite. That's legit. Deny Reality. Nemesis of Reason. Probably like $1 or $2, something like that. There you go. Anyone wants to pause it. But that was a cool little rare in the mix of things. All right. All the contents are out except the box. So this is what I saw, and I'm like, whoa! One, it just looked really old. I mean, that is old school stuff right there. But here's what I saw at first glimpse. Royal Assassin. It's been damaged, I know. It's from Revised. It's beat up to all hell. It is what it is. That has love on it, Jerry. That's got love on it, man. Royal Assassin ×2 in, I'm getting a good look, Revised. Hypnotic Spectre in Revised. Okay. Again, a lot of love. Now, this is dark. That's light. But I still think that's a Revised as well. Yeah, pretty sure that's a... No, whoa, this is like 5th edition. What am I talking about? That's like 4th or 5th edition. And then that would be the Revised copy, I want to say. Usually like they're Unlimited. Unlimited was really light, and the Revised was really light. Unlimited was dark. Yes, okay. Hypnotic Spectre. So you had a whole thing going on here. Underworld Dreams. Sorry about that. Off camera. Underworld Dreams. Very cool card. ×2 from 9th edition. Megrim. I was talking about this card. Build decks around this, Jerry. You know this. Good old Megrim. ×2 from Stronghold. 3, 4. Had a whole... And I saw that. And I was like, whoa! You know, that got me excited. So a Scalding friggin' Tarn and an Arid Mesa show up. If that was 9th edition, I don't think it was a Glacial Fortress 9th edition, but if it was, oh my god. But your Scalding Tarn and Arid Mesa are in like gem mint condition. Like there's nothing wrong with these. I mean, this might be like at worst near mint. A couple little dots right there. Centering's pretty solid. A little gappy on this right here, but I have an Arid Mesa of this exact card right here in PSA 10. I bought for like $40 forever and a day ago. I don't even know what it's worth anymore. Probably like 60. Who knows? It's probably not worth a whole lot. But that Scalding Tarn and Arid Mesa alone, like $100. Foil Glacial Fortress from M10. Nice condition. Drowned Catacomb. Dragon's Skull Summit. I saw all these lands and I got excited. Drowned Catacomb again. Sun Petal Grove. Halo Hunter. And with the Intimidate. Halo Hunter enters the battlefield. Destroy target angel. A lot of hatred on angels there. I know. Yeah, as you can see, like this was kind of cool when I got to this point. We got Obsidian Fireheart. Very cool. Refuge. Was there any other lands that I thought? I don't know. Riverboa foil. All the old foils are worth like a... Well, that one's trash right now. Are worth a little bit more. Frontier Guide. Cool. The Druid. Archer. Quest. Nightmare. It's because the date... I want to say it's 4th edition. I want to say it's 4th. It might be 5th. I don't know why I'm confusing them lately. Mind Twist from Revised. Very cool. Mind Twist again. That's from 4th. Some tokens from back in the day. I wonder if tokens are worth anything anymore. Prize Unicorn. Fun card. Nature Spiral. Luminarch Ascension. OG Zendikar ×2. Celestial Mantle. Very cool. Wasn't that reprinted too? A lot of these cards have been reprinted along the way. If you're not on the reserve list, forget about it. Mesa Enchantress. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you may draw a card 0/2 for 3. And the old Blade Master. Very nice. I think that was reprinted into a rare. So that's the entirety of it. What a cool thing though. Like this is a guy that got back into Magic, started playing. Didn't want to spend the money, went as far as building his own little deck using proxies, and I don't blame him. Nothing wrong with that. If you've done that, I'd love to hear your experience. If you're one of those guys that built like 5 to 10 decks, go on, like, spill your guts, man. It's okay. You're in a safe place, all right? Jerry, thank you so much for sending this out to me. It was really cool of you to do that. It was a fun experience, and I know my audience definitely enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know. There's the bell. We did hit 2 OG fetch lands out of that, which I thought was really cool. But he's like, man, he made a comment. He's like, if I only had my original collection, because he played around the time Adamo and I did, and that was during Urza's the whole Urza block, you know, and before that even Tempest, Revised, all that stuff. So really cool. Thanks, Jerry. I appreciate it, man. Leave a thumbs up, guys. Show some love. Thank you so much, Jerry, for sharing this with me. Thank you so much, Jerry, for giving this to me. It's in good hands. These proxy cards I'm going to take care of. And, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Joey Moss, Bad Boy Gaming. Skadoosh.